Good morning, family. I greet you with the joy of Jesus on this, the final Sunday of the month of February and the last Sunday of Black History Month. A huge thank you to all of the amazing individuals who contributed to our Black History Month series here at Marble Church, including our amazing media team and the awesome Marble Community Gospel Choir. Our final installment of this series draws Black History Month to a close just as our Lenten journey to the cross begins. On August 28, 1955, Emmett Till was brutally murdered while visiting family in Money, Mississippi. The murder of Emmett Till signified a new era of activism against racial apartheid and violence. Certainly, Rosa Parks and Ella Jo Baker and A. Philip Randolph and countless others had been engaged in this work, but Emmett's murder was something like a rallying cry. In many ways analogous to the ways in which Mike Brown's murder in Ferguson, Missouri galvanized the activists who went on to found Black Lives Matter. One theologian and religious activist who was so galvanized by Emmett's murder was Reverend James Howe Cone. Dr. Cone's fire for social justice was ignited when he encountered the powerful and public ministries of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Brother Minister Malcolm X. Over the course of his tenure at Union Theological Seminary, Dr. Cone wrote and fought to expose and to dismantle white supremacy in American theology and praxis, inspiring the likes of public intellectuals like Dr. Cornel West and Reverend William Barber and Dr. Kelly Brown Douglas, Ebony Marshall Turman, and countless other preachers and faith practitioners all around the world. Growing up in the Black Baptist Church, songs that described the trauma that Jesus endured on the cross, blood songs or communion songs or First Sunday songs as we called them, they were an important part of our worship. And I mean, they were a staple of our liturgy almost all year round. Maundy Thursday, Good Friday, the Lenten season, Resurrection Sunday, even sometimes Advent, they were an important part of our worship. Why the cross, you might ask? Why did blood songs or the Black church or Black theology turn again and again to this symbol of shame and humiliation out of all of the stories about Jesus of Nazareth that are in the Gospels? Well, in seminary, I realized that it's in part because in Jesus, Black folks had found a friend who could be sympathetic to their hardship. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. Why the cross, you might ask? Why did our theology turn again and again to this symbol of shame and humiliation? Well, it's in part because that old rugged cross that Jesus bore at Calvary, it bears a striking similarity to the lynching tree. Of the 5,000 men, women, and children who were lynched like Emmett Till between 1877 and 1850, many, like Emmett, had not been guilty of any legal offense. Lynching, like crucifixion as a form of capital punishment, was done publicly. Lynching, like crucifixion, was done with the consent of the government. Lynching, like crucifixion, was intended to be so humiliating that it sent a message to everybody who was present, letting them know not to commit the same offense. To quote Dr. Cone, the crucifixion of Jesus of Nazareth was clearly a first century lynching. Today, imagine for just a few moments that you're present with us at testimony service at the Salem Baptist Church of Omaha, Nebraska, circa 1988. As we journey to the cross together, join with us in these blood songs that were an important part of our worship. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. Yeah.
One day when I was lost,
Jesus died on the cross. I know that it was the blood for me.
that makes me white as snow. No other fount I know. Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Alas, and in my Savior did he bleed, and in my sorrow did he die. And would he devote that sacred hand for such a
Down at the cross, there at the cross, Jesus saw me,
He changed me,
changed
and He washed me, and He rearranged me.
rearranged my destiny. There at the cross, at the foot of the cross, He touched me and saved my soul. Jesus blessed me.
Amazing grace.
He blessed me there at the cross.
That saved
Jesus blessed me.
He made me know.
He blessed me there at the cross. Yes, I was there. Jesus blessed me.
And so I never forget your sacrifice. I'll forever cherish that old rugged cross.
The old rugged cross, till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross,
And I will.
and exchange it someday for a crown. And exchange it someday for a and exchange it someday for a crown.
Oh, yes, I will. I'm gonna get my crown. I'm gonna get my crown. Oh, Lord. One of these